Is Apple tacitly supporting human rights violations in China? A report has come out. It says the tech giant is lobbying against a bill to prevent forced labor in China. This after human rights activists have raised concerns over claims that forced Uyghur labor has been used to make Apple products. Our next report gets you more details.
It was just a few months ago when Apple announced its human rights policy. The tech giant put in place a supplier code of conduct with specific clauses on human rights and trafficking. If one reads through this document, it leaves the impression that Apple cares about human rights, but this report paints a very different picture. It claims that Apple's lobbyists are trying to weaken a bill aimed at preventing forced labor in China. The proposed law is designed to block imports produced by forced labor in Xinjiang, a region where China has carried out the persecution of more than 1 million Muslims. If passed, the Uyghur Forced Labor Prevention Act could make Apple's life tougher. It would require US companies to guarantee that they do not use imprisoned or coerced workers. Apple has repeatedly faced heat over its production facilities in China. The latest allegation came in March when a think tank published this report. It found 4 instances of forced labor being used in Apple's supply chain. The report says that in 2017, Chinese government transferred 1,000 to 2,000 Uyghurs in a factory owned by O-Film, a company that makes selfie cameras for the Apple iPhone. Apple is not the only company to face such an accusation. The same report claims that 82 foreign and Chinese companies have tainted supply chains. This included names like Amazon, Dell, General Motors, Nike, Nintendo, Uniqlo, Victoria's Secret, and Zara. Amazon acknowledged the report and denounced forced labor in a statement. General Motors investigated the allegations and ended its relationship with the supplier in question. Apple too has faced the heat to do more. Last year, an NGO called China Labor Watch published a report. It claimed that there were a string of labor rights violations at a Foxconn factory in Jiangsu. Foxconn is one of the main suppliers of Apple. It was accused of withholding bonus payments, rolling back safety training, and employing more temporary workers than what China's laws allow. Apple denied most of the allegations, but accepted that it did exceed the limits on contract workers. Apple CEO Tim Cook had once said, "Businesses should step up and lead on human rights." It's time for Apple to walk the talk. Bureau Report, WION. World is One.